Drova Longfoot and her companion Galfast Hamhead look up at...
Wait. Hamhead?
Galfast Hamhead, you know.
Galfast Hamhead, her loyal gardener and companion. You see that Galfast looks up and says, "Right, it's Cassara the Beige. Lords, aren't we lucky to have a wizard show up?" Galfast looks over to Drova and says, "Miss Drova, I may not be able to carry the crown anymore on account of we threw it in the lava, but I can carry you!" And lifts her up. Galfast looks incredibly jacked. She lifts up. It's like, you've been chasing these halflings. You always, when you were chasing them down, were always like, 3 of these halflings seem like sort of petty bourgeoisie, like country aristocrats, and then one of them seems like a blue-collar, no-nonsense, actually has a job halfling. And that's Galfast. She just literally holding Drove, like climbs just using her feet, giant hairy feet up there. You run up, just fog of war, slide your short sword, and you feel the most intense muscle you've ever felt clamp down on the sword. It gets about like a good 3 or 4 inches into Galfast's back, and she goes, "Right, ain't no need to be a spoil sport about it," and drops gently Drove on the ground and whips a frying pan out of her backpack and turns to face you. Galfast looks at you with the frying pan in her hand and says, "Now look here, mister, I got no problem with you. You've been chasing us ever since Rookland, and all I ask is that you let us pass by."
I kind of slowly stare at the frying pan and the already exhausted halfling on the ground and say, "No."
Says, "All right, well, you can't say as I didn't warn you. I may have been a gardener once, but I've hiked all across the world of Elna, and I've learned that some things need to be put back in the grave." And lifts up, bang, 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 bang.
He really can't handle those halflings.
She's fighting with Cooper. What the heck, Leiland?
You tell me this is crazy!
Come on, Leland, what are you doing?
The thing is fucking...
No. I just cast a whole death circle earlier, and you can't handle a frying pan?
Pay attention when I do cool things! I want to be beaten by a small one! Come on!
Ain't no shame in being beaten in a fair fight, sir. You unload with Griefmaker and go to plunge into this halfling's heart. You see that each time you go straight for the heart, and with a dexterity of a trained fencer, this pan brings your sword across Galfast's shoulder, scours in, blood scatters behind her, and then once again, cleaves across her ribs. She says, "Oh, you are a fine fencer, sir, and my hat's off to you." "Be well, Miss Longfoot. I'll see you back in Rockland in short order. I just got some business to take care of." The heir to Tiriath has been swallowed by a lava monster, and that is fucking wild. You see that Galfast looks up and says, "It's all right, Miss the Beige. Wouldn't it make more sense to have some sort of democracy or something like that? We have elected mayors in Rockland, and it's a much more egalitarian way of running your society." Galfast looks up at you and says, "My, but you are a good fighter, sir, and there's no doubt about that."
Hey, could you just be slightly more invested in this aggressive exchange of deathly blows? I want you to fear me.
"Well, I want you to be my friend, and there's no doubt about that either, sir."
I really hate everything about you. Your species, I will wipe out everything in Rockland when I'm done with you.
"Well, if you come to Rutland trying to wipe us all out, you better be ready for a big old picnic dinner, because we'll be taking you out and talking some sense into that old noggin of you." Clank, clank, clank.
Which in that moment, seeing that frying pan, knowing the pain that it's caused, and as simple as that conversation was, there is a moment of deep dread in Leland's face as he begins to imagine an entire rolling countryside of fucking Galfasts.
Right, well, you're welcome to believe whoever you like, gentlemen, but I will say this man and his friend, I seen what kill a tree with fire not more than 30 seconds ago.
That wasn't a tree, that was a freak.
You see that Galfast goes, "Right there, sir, and hello to you as well." "Oi there, sir, you looking for this?" And she holds the crown up.
Yeah.
I guess, give it to me!
A day will come. Hamhead. It will come.
And I turn back and head back to join them, going, "Hey, it's still alive! Fuckhead, still out there somewhere!"
Your Hexblade curse rings out across the land, and somewhere far in the distance, a little whistling halfling turns around. Right, well, that'll be the day, sir. But